summit means a chance to get together with fellow strong men believers, and it's a chance for encouragement. And also, last year for the first time, when I went, I brought one of my longest and best friends with me, and it's a chance to expose friends to the similar culture and let everyone remember that they're not alone.
Summit's an amazing time to get together and just to recalibrate our lives, to be with the Lord and to hang out with a bunch of men. And I'm just tired of what the world has to offer, what true men are supposed to be. But to me it's exciting because you meet with a bunch of guys on a weekend and we have some good food, but the fellowship is unparalleled. To me, it's one of those things I don't want to miss. And this year, I'm gonna take my son with me. I think he went with me last year too. It's just a time to see the older passing on to the younger, and we all can learn something from another person. And it's just great to see that the Lord move in the lives of men, and that we're not alone, and we can link arms with one another. You just deepen relationships rather than in a church pew seeing the back of somebody's head.
It's my ultimate favorite time of the year, especially with Wild at Heart. I know just from the first time I went to the summit, it was just so powerful and moving, the study that we did. So it means a lot to me. This is the one men's event that I truly look forward to every year above all others.
Oh man, the summit recharges me. It reinvigorates me. It encourages me. It fills me back up and sends me out to the world to do the spiritual battle that we're all called for.
I kind of consider the summit to be more like a war party. Just seems like when we all get together and we get together like that, it's like a super recharge, and I look forward to it every year.
Everybody should come to the summit. Every man, every son, father, grandfather, whoever can come should come.
Well, I think that men come because they really crave being connected with other guys. And, guys, sometimes we don't connect with God, we don't connect with each other as easily as our female counterparts. And when we have events like the summit, guys come because they want to have deeper fellowship and have relationships with other guys, and really that's what it's all about.
Anybody should come to the summit. You don't have to be in WAHU. Anybody who is, been out on their own, need to get grouped together. Just anybody that needs to refresh, needs to get out of the slump. Come to the summit and get rejuvenated.
Men should come, especially this year, because one, for everything that's going on, and two, the theme this year is Armor Up. And I think it's time that the men start armoring up, getting ready for the battle that's to come, and the battles that they're having to face every day.
They should absolutely come because it's, like I said, it's a chance to be encouraged by fellow believers. And the funny thing is, like when I brought my friend last year, his words were he was worried it was going to be a bunch of skinny jean wusses, and he's like, afterwards he looked at me as we're driving home and said, "This is a bunch of manly men," and he was really excited by that you could have strong Christian believers that are manly men as well.
Because you need it. You need lifted up. You need to be reminded how big of a warrior you are, how powerful you are, and you need to remember that you are amongst brothers, and we're all in this battle together. So it's an opportunity to build that relationship with your brothers to battle on.
Armor Up means ready to be used by God. It means ready to jump into the battle at any given moment.
Armor Up means we got a little bit thick in the midsection. It doesn't fit very well anymore. It means, things are being taken away from us. We're being fleeced. We're being lied to. It means put on the full armor of God and make sure that you're fit for the battle. And so many times when it's peacetime, we kind of get, unhealthy, we'll say, and lazy and not as quick. but this is a way to see what the urgency is to rise up, take the full armor of God, and stand in front of your house, in front of your fence, and repair that with a tool in one hand, with a spear in the other. And we're called to join the battle because we were born in the battle, in the middle of the battle, so we can't run away from it. And how does that look in a godly way? And that's what we learned, that we're not the enemy, and another person not the enemy, but the enemy is the spiritual forces behind it. And we're not left as orphans or wimps. God has given us the full armor of God, and he says he'll go before us, he'll go with us. And it's time to rise up and join the battle.
Armor up means let's prepare, let's get ready for battle. This is our call to battle. Let's don that full armor of God and run into it together as a team and as a group.
Well, armor up. Isn't that an awesome phrase? Armor up. Gear up, armor up. To me, it's about understanding and entering into our positions in Christ as warriors for our families, for ourselves to overcome, for the church, for society. So armor up is about clothing ourselves really with Jesus Christ as warriors. Each piece of the armor is another aspect of Jesus himself. So when we're putting on the armor, we're putting on Christ. Armor up, step into the fullness of Christ.
There's so many things you'll miss if you don't come. You'll miss fun, you'll miss food, you'll miss developing a bigger family, and you'll miss just an awesome time with God and with friends.
You'll miss everything. It's such a good time to have with the guys. You get to, if you like to play games, we play games. We carver ball, cornhole, lots of learning opportunities, lots of fellowship with guys. You'll just miss out on a good weekend with a great group of guys.
You'll miss a really good time of fellowship and being taught in the Word, and just really getting filled spiritually.
If you don't come, you're just going to miss a lot of fun, a lot of good food, and a lot of blessing. Maybe honing your euchre skills a little bit. You're going to your carpet ball skills. No, just a great time, great worship. There's really the guys always have say one thing after these spring events, and that is the impact was just awesome. You're going to miss that impact if you don't come.